Hey, it's Regina with Computer Medic Consultant. I know this will be a fun video for you all. If this is your first time here and you have never seen me before or heard me before, this channel is about helping small businesses grow, survive, and thrive. We're going to learn how to help small businesses to generate a passive income so you can create a life of freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, so you can do more of what you love. That's what we talk about here on this channel. This is a continuation of our email list building, and today we're going to talk about domain name search. If you want more videos like that, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified each time I release a new video. Now let's get started. 5 steps to choosing your domain name. The first step is the size of your vision. I made this mistake with my business. My first business name was Computer Medics of Webster County. It wasn't long before I decided to work in other counties in where I am. And I changed my name a couple of times and had to purchase new domain names. And I ended up creating a name, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on today. But think about where you're going to be, how big you want your business to be before you come up with a name, because it does make a difference. Step 2 is local or global. And I thought I would have a local business. Then I decided I wanted to sell things. And once I did that, I'm more global, and I'm doing affiliate marketing. And it helps to have a name that can be local or global. That'll do both. Third step is that domain name available? Since I started my business 14 years ago, most domain names are taken. I believe there's about 10% available. That's what it seems like anyway. When the internet took off, the best names were purchased a long time ago. These are people who make a living selling parked domain names. And when I say parked, it's just like parking a car. They buy the domain names and they don't use them. They don't put them on the information highway, as we like to call it. They're just parked somewhere and they're waiting for somebody to purchase them. And it's usually very expensive to purchase them. And speaking of purchase, I like to buy mine from GoDaddy.com because GoDaddy is compatible with ClickFunnels, which is my software that I use to build my websites with. And you really need something compatible that's easy to connect the two together. I'll talk more about that a little bit later. Step 4 is trademark issues. Some of the names of the brick and mortar stores they may not be using their name as a .com or .net, but if that name is trademarked, you could have some legal problems there. So what you want to do, if you're not sure, if you feel in your gut that it may be trademarked, either avoid it altogether or research it. And you can research it yourself. You can Google that online, or you can hire a lawyer and have them to check it out for you. Step 5, is it easy to say? This one, I think I've probably messed up every one of these rules, but I know the right thing to do, and I'm making sure I share the right thing with y'all so y'all don't do the same thing that I've done. With my name, it was Computer Medics is what it started out. And there's quite a few of us. So when the franchise ended, then I changed my name to Computer Medic Consultant, thinking that the C from medic and the C from consultant be the same C. And I knew I should be able to buy that one. And it was, trust me, nobody had this name anywhere before. So I bought the .com for it. But you can use initials. But remember, if you use numbers, and I'm just using this as an example, if you were going to name your website Jackson5.com, you would need to buy Jackson5, the number 5.com, and Jackson5, the word 5 spelled out.com. The reason being, you have people that will name their site the same thing as your site, and then they would siphon off your ad spend. Like when you buy an ad to your site, Jackson5, the number 5, and their site is Jackson5, the number 5 spelled out, they could get your customers to come to their site because it's the same name. So you don't want to be paying for traffic that's going to somebody else. And number 6 is a bonus. Is it sellable? And again, you got to decide when you're naming your website, will I ever sell this site, or am I starting this site to sell it? And I can tell you a lot of people have made huge amounts of money starting a website and selling it. They might stake it, start it, run it, get it to making a certain amount of money and sell it for just a boatload of money. When I started with ClickFunnels, it comes with a free domain. So I decided to use my name as my domain and then just use the other things that I do with it, a hyphen or a dash or something. And I'll never sell it because it's my name. So if you're planning on selling your business, you may want to think about purchasing a name that you can sell easily. So don't name it after you if you're going to sell it. But that is another option. And also, if you're not sure what to name your site, are you between two names and not sure, and you have a following already, like on Facebook or Instagram or some of these other social media outlets, you can run a poll through polldaddy.com and just poll your followers and ask them about two different names if you're between two names. And there are also expired domains that you can purchase. And that's in expireddomains.net. I'll leave a link in the bottom for you. And I'm not affiliated with them. This is just a cool site I found that you can find expired domains. And the reason these are so cool, there are thousands of domain names expiring every day. And these can be very valuable if they are SEO, which is search engine optimized, and have good backlinks. Because that means they've been online before and they have a good backlinks. You want to do a lot of research on these, but there's a ton of them. I looked at them and started looking through some names and realized I needed to stop and do something else. But it's a great place to look for a name. If you're not sure what to name your website, go there. You might find a name that's been used, that's got some history, that's got good history now, and that you'll already be SEO'd once you start your website. You'll already have traffic. So that's a really good thing to look at. I'll leave a link in the bottom for you. And that is all for today.